God. Sorry for all the noise. Give me a minute. Hold on. Okay. All right. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh my God, Chet. You guys gotta be the most impatient people ever. Hold on, let me grab my hands. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm here in the middle of nowhere. I found this snowy place. I figured since it was winter time, it's actually swimming out, or not swimming. It's actually snowing out at my current location. So I figured, hey, wouldn't it be cool if I went to a snow world and, you know, get a little thematic? There's a giant castle back there. I don't think I'm allowed to go there. It looks like a PNG, I'm not going to lie to you guys, but from this angle, you probably couldn't tell. All right. There is no music, which is kind of a bummer, honestly. Oh, chat, how'd you get down there? Chat, what's wrong with you? Come here. All right. Chat, what is wrong with you, bro? Flo, what are you saying? Sonic isn't a horror franchise. Oh fuck. What? You mean Sonic is a platformer? Ah, cool. Miss Quiet. I didn't miss Quiet, to be honest. I wish there was like some calming music, to be honest. Sonic is an RPG? Alara, I think you're the only one saying that, not gonna lie. What do you mean the right... I just replaced the battery. What do you mean it's low? So I can play Sonic and annoy my... Oh, sick, dude. And yeah, I've watched Invincible. Pretty cool. I see we finally... Finally! I didn't even know I was going to reach 100,000. That's a lot of people. What is with the right control? Y'all hear that? Was that me? Who? What was that? Fucking, what was that? Bro, what the fuck? Who did that? Have you seen Sonic? Yeah, I have not. I don't know. 8.1 billion. That's a lot of people. I don't think that many people would be interested. So always low battery. I'm always low battery. Here we go. From the jet, yeah. I mean, I guess it's okay to trace. Just don't claim it as your own. You can trace. That's how people learn. You got to be like, oh, this is how you do that. Just claim it as your own. It's just, that's not okay, you know? You want to know my opinion? Yeah, fucking trace away. Just don't be like, hey, this is my artwork, because it's, you know, it's not. I discovered you during the rewrite phase of YouTube, and I'm glad I have you in my... Oh, first of all, thank you. Very brave to put me in the sleep. Now, that is for some of my videos. I don't yell, but for the gameplay videos, avoid those if you sleep to them, because most of the time, I kind of make it a point to make it have a certain feel to it, but some of them, bad. Some of them I kind of yell, so I listen. The only Shark I'm doing is Shark Prime. All right, I'm not touching. I literally could care less for normal Shark. Okay, I literally don't care. I don't care if he had a tragic backstory. I don't care if he was abused. I know some of the lore on Shark. Okay, I know his background because I've learned a little bit through the Nightmare universe, but I've learned, all right, it is what it is. It's gonna exist. Nightmare Universe has done great things, but there have been questionable choices. The way I feel about it, about Shark in general, is like he just exists. And I'm willing to just move on. I'm willing to move on past that. I'm so tired. It's gonna be a thing, and I'm like, how long are we gonna hold on to this? You know, how long are we gonna keep hate? We moved on from JCX, and now we have Joe Doughboy. You know, so yeah, fave flavor. Do not eat the soap, guys. Do not eat the soap. How many times do I have to tell you? Stop eating the cheeky soap. Guys, it smells delicious. All right, the absolute cinnamon reminds me of those like hot cinnamon candies. I did I hit it? I don't know actually. Dude, I can't. You stop eating the goddamn soap. No, it's not. It's not good. Stop. Oh my god. Listen, I do want to apologize. I know you guys are probably tired of hearing me talk about Cheeky. I get it. I made a lot of posts about Cheeky. I'm pushing it a lot. I just like, you know, I never thought that I'd be so invested in bar soap, and then I tried it and I was like, fuck, my skin is softer. Oh my god, my skin is softer. I've always had raggedy ass skin. I had a dry ass skin. I had to wear wear this to protect it. All right, and I'm fucking. My skin was finally soft, and I was like, this is great. All right, so don't eat the goddamn soap. I got soft skin now, so I was like, fuck it. You know? All right, so bros rated too. I actually don't make that much. Now they do give a generous amount. But you got to think bar soap is actually pretty cheap, in my opinion. It's actually pretty cheap. So I don't make that much unless people buy a lot of it. You know what I mean? Sinister Minds. I did an interview with them. That's what you'll get. You guys haven't seen the interview. It's out on my second channel. All right. It's out on my second channel. You guys want to see the Sinister Minds interview? I listened to it before anyone else. So that's what's really funny. Oh my god. Speaking of Sinister freaking Minds, look at the Sinister Mind that just showed up. Holy shit. You know how hard it is to check Discord on this thing? I can't. I'm on VR chat. Marley, I can't. I'm not going through the process of setting it up. I'm sorry. Sick. What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, hold on. Sorry. I'm fixing my check this. Stop telling me to check Discord, chat. Listen, all right? Listen. It's killing me. What could it be? What could it be? Burnhug doesn't have that much lore. I'm telling you that now, chat. All right, hold on. Let me go to where the fuck is my keyboard? Snow. Oh, I know the world. Snow. Oh, god damn it, chat, you're in the way. Da 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 da. Check this car. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you, Alara. Ooh. I mean, I wouldn't actually ever hit you, but what the hell? All right, chat. Can you guess where we're at? Oh my god. Oh, you guys love Undertale, right? That's what I was able to grow off of. Da, 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 da. All right, hold on. Let me grab some. I'm not late. Oh my god! For a minute, I thought that said Jasper Cat. Mod abuse? I'll show you mod abuse. I'll hit everyone, actually. Wait, hold on. You know what? Fuck it. Everyone can get it. Come here. Mods could. I'm crippled now. Oh my god. No! Don't leave. Don't leave, chat. I was joking. Come on, chat. Come on. You don't want to leave? Hits 100k, then hits us? Oh my god. Always playing the victim card, huh? Can we go to Girl Beach? Yeah, we can go to Girl Beach. I'll take you guys to Girl Beach. Hold on. We're on our way to Grill Beach. Shall leave the jet Sean rage mode. All right, chat. Here we are, Grill Beach. What can I get you today, chat? What I got? Is that coming out of my headset? I genuinely cannot tell. I think that's coming out of my headset. Is it? Chat, is it echoing? If it is, then also mods, can we get I don't think you guys can pin tweets, but if you could. Oh, fucking hell, I got something in my eye. If you could, oh, not pin tweets, sorry. If you could pin a message, pin my Twitch chat in YouTube chat. I think one of you guys are able to do that. I don't know, though. I'm not allowed to leave. You lock me in. Oh, my God. Hey, guys, so I'm going to do something really mean to Alara right now. Alara, I want you to listen up, okay? My mod has just recently started streaming, and I always encourage people to create, even if it doesn't seem like it sometimes. All right, Chad. If I am ignoring you about your creation, it's not because I'm wanting to discourage you. I can't go through every creation, and I only cover things that I think are interesting enough to put a lot of time and resources into. Anyways, beside the point, Alara just started streaming recently. This is cool because obviously Alara has done a lot for the channel, aka gave me money. So she basically paid to win. If you guys want to go to her Twitch chat, if you want to go to her Twitch, she is British. So if you guys want a British voice, all right? She has one. And you guys could watch her. It is a lot of money, yeah. Hi, I'm new here. Hi, welcome. I'm also new here. I'm honestly not from around here. Why do I do what I do? Like in general, you talk about YouTube. One, right? This is a Q&A, so I actually have to answer questions. All right. Okay, so I do what I do for various reasons. One, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber. All right, I've said this many times, but I've always wanted to be a YouTuber because I saw people create ever since I was young. It started with like PBG. It started with, I don't know. I can't name all of them off the top of my head, but I know PBG was a big one. And then when I grew up, I started watching Sea Dog VA and Iron Mouse, and I saw them create, and I was watching them even before stream. And I saw them create, and I was like, this looks like just so much fun. And I saw the impact that they had on people. I saw when they were talking to someone how excited they got. And I wanted to create something wholesome. I wanted to not only just like, I love horror and I love analyzing it, right? But I also wanted to make people happy or give them a distraction. Hence why sometimes I'll have some joking videos, which is more like my games and stuff that I review. And then sometimes it's like, hey man, this thing is really interesting and I want to share it with people, and then I can spread their creation because they really like it, and then I really like it, and then everyone talks about it, and that's how that starts. So I like to also inspire people to create, and I feel like if I have a platform, then maybe one day you will make something really cool. Obviously, not everyone's going to make something that's absolutely peak, because it takes time to create things. But one day, you'll remember Dunkachi, and you'll go, hey, I used to watch that guy. Maybe, I don't know, or maybe you just forget, which is fine. Do I play video? Yeah, I play video games. I play all types of games. I was playing Space Marine 2 earlier, actually. Motivated me to. That's what I want to see. I want to fucking inspire people to create. Be a goddamn streamer. Let your creativity out, you know? Face reveal, I'm ugly as fuck. But if that's something you guys want, yeah. Also, I'm developing a game mostly because of you, and it's not Roblox. Very cool. Good choice. I mean, not Roblox. Sorry. Good choice. Roblox is oversaturated, I think, at least now. But that's not to discourage anyone. You can always, anyone can create. Honestly, do you like scary games? I love scary games. That's what we do around here. I study horror for the most part. Where's your motivation? Bury the light. Yeah, that's the song that goes, rules of nature. I'm just kidding. I don't know if I could pick just one EXE. And Manual Blast, there's a lot of talent to be had here, you know? To make a good EXE game, all right, so I want you to watch a Whisper of Soul video, and I want you to do everything, but not everything of that does. I'm just kidding. It's a lot of work to make a good EXE game. In my opinion, one, it has to be difficult, but for the love of God, do not make it Tails style fight difficult. Please do not make it Tails style level. That is where it gets unfun. The whole point of Sonic.exe is to make it feel like it's pinned against you. But in my opinion, he also wants you to succeed just to see what would happen. Make it difficult, but not I want to die in Minecraft. I want to jump off a cliff in Minecraft. Difficult. Okay? Fucking Tails doll. Never, bro. Do not make stop it. You don't make the level design hard as fuck. You want it to be enjoyable but challenging. It's just Tails doll? Yeah, Alara. Wait, hold on. I can't flip you off. Just know I tried. Just know I fucking tried. Okay, so this is a good one. So what are your rules if someone wanted to collab with you or ask you? It's all about how natural it is. And I know that might sound weird, but it can't be forced. You know what I mean? I can't just collab with anyone. One, I think I already have to find your stuff interesting and cool. Two, I have to know your motivations, right? You might say that you're not like, oh, I don't want to, people, now that I grow a little bit in this community, people are chasing clout all of the time. And at any point, anyone could suddenly just flip it and try to pin me as a bad person. Okay, which I am morally questionable sometimes. Sometimes I'll pour in the milk before the cereal. Why? Because fuck you. Because I'm a goddamn rebel like that. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do that. I'm not disgusting, but I do put pineapple on pizza, and I won't apologize. I will never fucking apologize for that. That it's good. Shut up. Sweet and savory is an awesome combination. Why does coffee and creamer work? Because it's fucking good. Anyways, very specific. If I find a project is interesting, if I personally am enveloped in it, if you have an idea already made, I am only capable of doing so much because of, I have to run a channel or two, so it's very hard for me to find that free time, among various other things. Like Toadbub, I found respect for him because he made awesome content, and I already was kind of familiar with who he was. So I talked to him, and he was pretty cool. Luigi Kid is a goat and has been working hard for many years. He's got a repertoire, right? Marley, Churgney, these are all people that I kind of know. Not really no. I don't know them personally. Maybe I had an idea, but yeah. He's not really a Cellar Glazer dude. He switches. He's like, yeah, Cellar's cool, but also not, Don't do pineapple on pizza or milk before cereal? Yeah, bitch, yeah, I'll fucking do that. Give me an EXE to draw. You already know what I'm going to say. What has been your favorite EXE so far? Don't ask me that. I don't know the answer. I can't say. I like a lot of them. There are some really cool ones out there. Lucian getting a fan game? I wish. It's just a lot. There is an edible soap, goddammit! I should find a company that makes edible soap, and I'll do it just for you guys. I'm like chaotic, so no, Laura, that's exactly what people want. Trust me, okay? Trust me. People love chaoticness, all right? That's what they want. It's ingrained into the culture of VTubers, especially. Common Writer, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for lurking. I hope you enjoy your stream. I would love a Lucian fan game, but name some of your favorites. Lord Mortis. I always praise Lord Mortis. I got some off the top of my head I can't think of. There's just a lot that I study, so it's hard to come up with one that's off the top of my head where I'm like, oh, there's this one. Anyway, about fan-made subscriber EXEs, maybe. I guess it just depends. It could be a fun project to do, but why is my cape all fucked up? You guys seeing this shit? I could fucking get off me. You little bitch. Bro, my cape's all fucked. All right, here we go. And someone say no to me because I'm not ad friendly, lol. I swear too much, apparently. You're asking the wrong people, Laura. You're asking the wrong people. It's all about your crowd. I want you to go to Gamer Subs right now and tell me how any of that is okay, ad friendly. I love Gamer Subs, chat. I love it. Don't get me wrong, but they literally have a flavor called Brand Risk. Okay? I would encourage anyone to get gamer subs, and if you do, I'm not sponsored with them, but make sure you use a creator code. I recommend Bricky if you like Warhammer 40k stuff, or Toadbub, because they're both sponsored with. So if you use it, use code Toadbub on your next purchase. If you do gamer subs, always use a creator code. Always. All right. Aura farming? Maybe one day we'll collab with Toadbub again. Ordering some, but that post and packaging is big. Fuck being, yeah, man. It's gotta travel overseas, and that's when it gets really expensive. Don't be British. You know what? I was just thinking about being British. I would decide not to. Actually. Lucian, putting Lucian there, you're appealing to my ego. I appreciate that. He will have his moment. Okay, Chad. Are you Canadian? No. Unfortunately, right now I am American. Not French. Don't do it, man. Even the British don't want to be British. I don't want to be American right now. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking sucks ass right now. Things are bleak, bro. But so it's just funny to make fun of British people. Anyways, you gotta go. So have a good day. All right, thank you so much for stopping by. Dokachi, knew your friend Sonic video win? Oh, your friend Sonic. Oh my god, I haven't heard that in like forever. It sucks being French. Let's see. If I had my friend No here, I would invite her. Could you throw hands with childhood? No. Fuck no. What the hell? I'm not getting my ass beat. Fuck that. I don't want to be American too. Things are, yeah, dude. It does kind of suck a little bit, you know. Have you watched any version of Dragon Ball? Who's your favorite character? I have watched all of Dragon Ball. My favorite character has always been Gohan. For the most part. I also thought Goku Black was cool. He did his little thing. I liked his hair. Rose was awesome. I love Dokkan Battle. I've been playing that game for a while. I was playing it like yesterday. But yeah, I love Dragon Ball. Shall we just make our own country? Yeah! That's a great idea. Oh my god. Gohan would be my favorite if Goku didn't come back. Goku, you know, he's the GOAT, you know. He always gets his time in the spotlight, though. Also, I saw the Toadbub video. What's Dragon Ball for the beginning? Nice. The original Dragon Ball. How would Lucian act towards other EXEs? Okay, it depends, right? He actually finds most of them repulsive, even after his void form had been reformed. But he does find like vague interest into them. Vegeta, good choice, honestly valid. Done country with Gachi. But yeah, Lucian's very particular because there are just some people who he just doesn't fuck with, you know? How would Lucian die? Okay, so I have to think about this. You would have to find a way to obliterate him. I think it's like it's hard because he is like God of his universe. You know, he's kind of like, I guess you would have to utterly wipe out, have the ability to wipe out all of existence. You know, but resolution's probably over 5,000. Use brain spray, that would also be instantly dead. You made him what he he dies to another god. He's a perpetual, so it's more like you can kill him. He'll come back eventually. But that's his curse. That's his whole character arc. That's what makes him weak. He's not unkillable, but why did you want to make it? See, there were a lot in the community, and I thought it would be cool to have my own. And I had this idea one day where I was like, but what if he was actually God? And I wanted to make an EXE that had depth and more of an emotional struggle that wasn't just, I am God, I'm going to kill you, because that's already been done. I want someone who's struggling internally with the having of a god, and like godhood has cursed him. Like, he was born into this world, he created his creations, and in the Sonic universe he takes out all of his creations, and then like he has to like kind of live with that, allegedly. Tips on making a horror variation of character. I have no idea, or I have an idea for one of my own characters. All right, so my tips on making a horror variation depends on how much you want to lean into the horror or the psychological aspect. If you're going for horror, body horror is a big thing, right? If you want it to be creepy, have pus. Have blood, maybe not blood, but think a little bit outside the box. Should we say like smiling face? That's whatever. Maybe have them mutated, make them unusual, strange, uncomfortable, move in weird ways, twist their body, like, and make it, you know, make it like weird. I guess. And if you're going for more psychological horror, it makes somebody think. And how you would do that is, for example, is if you want to make somebody think, ask like a question without asking the question. I know that doesn't make sense, but takes inspiration from other things is my biggest advice. Silent Hill 2, for example, why is that weird and why is it creepy? Because it's kind of relatable. So what's your VR chat character named? Lucian. Yeah, a plot twist. Oh my God. It's the same. It's just from a different time. Before he made Lucian, well, kind of. This isn't his full form. Before he made humanity, before he made the Mobians, the Guardians, he had to blend in with humanity. So it would take different forms all throughout history, and this was his emperor form, which he took to guide people because that's just what humans were doing at the time. So you guys will see it once my 2D model is done. That's technically Lucian. So look at contortions and some cult classic horror if you're old enough. Studying a topic beforehand helps the planning process. Exactly, Alara. And always drawing from, there's nothing wrong with drawing inspiration from something. What would happen if Lucian would meet Rewrite? Kind of conflicting things, because Rewrite believes that he kind of represents gods and stuff like that. And if it's post corruption Lucian, he would honestly be he would try to wipe him out of existence, because it would kind of fuck with his plans a little bit. Like, because like only he could be the rightful ruler of humanity, you know, like he believes that he is the punishment, he is the judgment, he's him. So that design is Lucian. Should we be worried he's going to come after us later or no? Yeah, you probably should. So it did, Lucian just took, aura farming. I see. You can use my EXEs. I'm going to say this now. Click this, spread it around if anybody asks. If you want to use Lucian for anything, okay, go for it. Okay? If you want to use my model for anything, go for it. You know? Go for it. You're welcome to. Hey, Dunn, how's the Q&A going? Also, back when Lucian was chill, what would have been his favorite games? Some sort of Sonic game or more of a sandbox style like Minecraft or Terraria. He might have an interest in cutesy games, Animal Crossing, some platformers. But if it was cute, I think he would also enjoy VR chat and kind of be like, "Oh my god, the humans made this! This is so crazy!" You know, that kind of thing. Listen, guys, you guys are gonna be surprised. I haven't shown off his personality, but he was a goofball. I mean, for the most part, he wanted to make people at ease because the thought of being around literal God might scare people. So he'd kind of blend in, you know. He might, yeah, sure. He might like Hello Kitty, you know, like so I actually just ordered my plaque on YouTube. So technically, yes. Transposing your own fears into a character could create your own. Yes, exactly. Yep, because then that could be relatable because somebody else might be, you know. Hello, Lucian. If Lucian exists today, what inventions, innovations made by humanity would he be astonished by? AI, probably. He'd be like, well, I don't know if he'd be astonished. He would be appalled. His humanity takes a bit of a different direction. They don't take the AI route. They take a more futuristic technological advancements, and he kind of helps them. They get to like sci-fi level where it's like they can kind of go out and explore the galaxy. But like he would be like, oh shit, so wait, this machine like talks to you? Oh. Well, this is awkward. What happened if Lucian was shipped with another character? He might be capable of romance before corruption. I don't think afterwards he really cares too much. He kind of becomes like, beforehand, he's infatuated with the thought of love. Whether or not he's capable of feeling it, he's God. So, you know, have you heard Banana Fish got an anime and it's all AI voices? No shit, dude. That's where we're headed. Generative AI is just going to be everywhere and there's nothing you can do about it. But, you know, this doesn't mean that's bad because maybe it'll backfire, but would you like Lucian to be a skin for? Yes. Yes, I would love if Lucian was in any of those games, to be honest. Lucian be the type of guy to attract anybody without even trying. He's just aura farming. His aura is just so powerful. Idea's not to lean into horror, but to be like Poison or Extra Life. A jerk that likes to sabotage Sonic and his friends. She's kind of got it. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Then if Lucian would have a partner, who would it be? I don't know. Vanilla, probably. Most likely. I'm just kidding. Could you imagine? Oh. Would Lucian think of AI art? Probably. Okay. Afterwards, he wouldn't give a shit. Before corruption, I would say he would care a lot. He wanted humanity to create their own thing and have their own creative innovations, right? And while at first he'd be like, oh, okay, I could kind of see where you're going with this. At some point, he's going to be like, but you're stealing from other people. I gave you the mind to think creatively. I gave you the thought and the ability to create. Why would you not learn the process of being human? Why not put your soul into something and create something, even if you're bad at it at first? I would make you better. I would make you be able to create better, essentially. So He wouldn't like AI art because it kind of takes that soul that he created and wouldn't necessarily. I don't think that he would like AI art. Honestly, it takes away that creativity that it gifted the humans. So big strong enough to defeat Lucian easily. Would Sunky yeah, I mean, that's all up to you guys to decide. You guys want to come up with it, you know? Was Cream's dad? Yes, technically. He is Cream's dad. He made Cream. He made Sonic and Vanilla too. So I guess it'd be kind of weird if he was with any of them, you know? He's technically the All Father. See what I did there? Okay. Yay! Thank you so much for the 2. By the way, thank you for everyone who gave me a super chat today. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that hurt a lot, man. You can't just go throwing money at people. You cut me. Look at this. I had to wear bandages. Thank you for that. Well, then you know if Lucian sees Metal as an individual. Yes. That's it. Okay. So thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. The reason that is different than generative AI is because generative AI is taking from something that already exists and sort of like taking from that. Metal Sonic is a creation of code, and specifically, he would be impressed that humans were able to create a life without taking from anything else. However, given what happens, he's not exactly a big fan of Metal. So where pre-corrupt Lucian would hit punch one of those strength machines and it would explode. Yes, it is a possibility that he might hold back because he doesn't want to destroy the machine. He might even act weak, but it's not impossible. No. To give you guys an idea, first of all, Brendan, I don't know why my thing didn't go off. It should have, but thank you so much for the tier 1 gifted. Thank you. But yeah, to give you guys an idea of where Lucian's story takes place after corruption, it's post Frontiers. It's in the future. Post Frontier Sonic. That's where he's fighting. This is like Archie comic or IDW Sonic. Like, the reason it's set in that is because he needed a strong protector. He needed someone reliable. So he created one that was kind of like had infinite potential to grow, you know? Do you think Lucian and End would get along? He would understand End in a way. I think he wouldn't hate End. He would feel pity for it. Oh, see, yeah, sure. I mean, honestly, why not? You can put Lucian in anything as long as it's not. Well, okay, so if Lucian, once he splits up his powers, because you got to remember, he's significantly lessening his abilities to gift to others and also lessening the strength of his emotions when he creates Sonic, right? So he is nerfed a lot because it's giving a big part of his portion. The reason he does that is so that way humanity will trust him, which, you know, they're stupid, so they don't. Yeah, but just PC leaks your info if you don't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Lucian and Lord X, they would hate each other. First of all, Lord X hates gods, and Lucian would not. Yeah, they would not like each other at all. And he's like, you're taking my creation in my world and making him an asshole. You know, Lucian's in a constant state of hyper. We need a comic where Metal is so depressed by actually seeing God himself and knowing his life matters less. That would be a cool concept to take, I think. Yeah. What would Lucian do to get in Malcolm memories? Like, would he be taken by the king? Would he have he would enter willingly. But I guess it really kind of depends. You catch him at the end of his story, he probably, the idea of torturing people isn't exactly appealing to him anymore. And I don't want to tell you guys what happens, but yeah, yeah, exactly. There you go, Brendan. You got it. Da, 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 da. I swear to God, I just realized something, chat. You guys are not able to hear background music. Chat. Why is that actually? Hold on, chat. Let me whisper in your ear real quick. Oh my God! This whole time, chat. We've just been sitting. I have background music. You guys didn't say anything. What the hell? Yes, you're supposed to. Oh, I forgot that I was messing with stuff. Ah, oh, fuck. Oh, I forgot about. Yeah, my bad, chat. Fuck. Is it better? Does it taste better, chat? What job would Lucian have in the real world? He'd probably be an artist, I would say. Hello. You say Dungeon. That's so cute. Did Lucian create Mephiles Solaris, or did it already exist? I had an idea where Mephiles and Solaris were actually outside entities who invade his universe at some point, but no, actually, I think he doesn't. Here's a question. What would Lucian do if he met a character that is possessed? Probably help them. Yeah, but you would find a way to help them. Or try to. Would pre-corrupted Lucian save Sync Sonic? Yes! Yes! Pre-corruption? Fuck, he's cutting off the ties, he's getting them the hell out of there. Like, no! Stop trying to eat the goddamn cheeky soap! What games do you plan on playing in the future, Don? I got plans for my second channel. I think maybe, I don't know. I'll have to, like, I've been trying to look around. Does Lucian have any? He has many descendants, technically. What kind of artist would Lucian be? Traditional art? Painting, I imagine. Painting, traditional art kind of thing. How would Lucian interact with Curse? I don't know too much about Curse Sonic. I only know my knowledge on that is limited because I haven't really looked into Curse Sonic, and I'm honestly not super interested. Could Lucian hate Neo Metal Sonic considering the fact that he thinks he is above everyone, and one of his signature moves is copies other abilities? Yes. Yes, he would hate Neo. I think he would be fine with Metal Sonic, but not Neo Metal Sonic. He'd be pissed. For a fun question, would Lucian ever have an actual son akin to God and Jesus? Sonic? Technically Sonic. I need to answer my question, but here's one. What will happen if Lucian and one of his creations, which is Sonic meets Sonic 2017X, And we'll, yeah, 2017 X Sonic will freak the fuck out and be like, hello, what is this? But he might come up with the compromise. Man, what is that? Who is that? Aww. Let's have a change of scenery, huh, chat? So weird playing VR chat by yourself, because it's kind of like, it's something about like an empty world, you know what I mean? Yeah, Lucian would enjoy playing fucking Legos. You're building shit. Does Lucian come to see his creations, or just chill in space all those years? Yeah, he's around his creations all the time. He's infatuated with them. Yeah, will Lucian cry? Yes, yep. He's a listen. If it was really good, he's like, oh my god, that was so beautiful. Yeah, love is just so interesting. That would be Lucian. Would Lucian pre-corruption find dimensional hopping characters interesting? Yes! He'd be like, wait, I mean, he's considered the possibility, but, you know, like, shit, it's real. Who made their universe, you know? Like, yeah. Babysit it. He would. He has babysat. In fact, Amy, here's a fun fact. Amy, Cream, and Vanilla, they all worked together to create his outfit that you see him wear. In his form, he added the cape himself, because this is like his trademark. If you guys couldn't tell by the cape, he always has some sort of cape like this. If you guys can tell, because like it has stars in it. It kind of just reminds him of home until he enters his EXE form. So that's why he always has his cape. He always he kind of keeps home with him in all of his outfits. They couldn't create his cape, so he created himself. Would post-corruption Lucian be able to enter the digital realm? And I don't mean like Digital Circus from Shadow of 5. I mean like, yeah, maybe. If he could be transported in, he's more like, he kind of exists outside that, but yeah. Hey, what's up, George? Long time no see, dude. What's up? I know it's been, yeah, right? I mean, you knew me even, oh my God, I don't even remember, like 800 subs, maybe, you know, I've done a little bit, you know, it's just like a small gap, you know, it took me only like a little bit of time. Is this stream, what? The stream isn't member only, goofball. Any song Solution would listen to, or what genre? Probably classical. I know that's pretty basic. He like classical, and you know he'll also like video game core. I think like a lot of video game music. Yeah, definitely. I feel like I've known you since like 2020 maybe, because that was around the time that I was with That's where we met. Can you? Oh my God. I don't think I can sing Trinity. Good to see you, girl. Seriously, congrats. Thank you. Thank you. I've learned that I can do a pretty good Sonic. I've learned even stuff about voice acting. You're curious about that. I've learned that I can do like a few good voices, and I'm still practicing voice acting. I still do it from time to time. I'm in a few different projects, and I enjoy the small time stuff. That person, yeah, yep, that's the one. I had one of my mods talk to me about that. Oh fuck, I forgot to respond to them. It was like 5 a.m. for me. I had someone find my old Twitter, which I do have one. I'll be completely upfront with you guys. it's still up and I can't delete it and I can't log back into it. It's really annoying. Okay, can Lucian break the fourth wall? Yes. There's an alternate ending I want to do in a game where he's like, I know that there's only one person, because like, who created him? And he realized he wouldn't know directly. He would just be guessing, but he'd turn to face the camera and he's like, there's only one person that can stop me. And then he like points to the camera and then the battle against him starts. He creates a vessel for you to kill him. And that's like an alternate ending I wanted to do. It's pretty cool. Yes, Lucian would create friendship bracelets. Yeah. You guys are curious about who this Lucian is? Congrats. Thank you. Thank you. If you guys are curious about who this Lucian is, it's a character that I've made who I want to do stuff with. It basically just like tells a story of a god kind of finding himself and being betrayed by his creations, and when he comes back he makes a terrible mistake. I'm making the best X. You won't even need to be more dude, nice. What if Lucian got the same treatment as Saint Lord Mortis? I guess it just depends on the situation, but you know, it'd be kind of pissed. If you met Lucian, what would you say first to him? I'm sorry. I would say that to him. Would you love to see a version of Sonic EXE? Yeah, I would love to see. That would be really cool. Like a horror character in Sonic would be awesome. They would never do it, but what are you planning for future project? All right. 1, a Lucian song. 2, if you're talking about Lucian specifically, if you're talking about that, I want to create a game for him at some point, or find people who can do a game for me. Oh, go! I'm getting, yeah, hell yeah. Hey, yo, we got a long way to go for that, but thank you, George. Man, this takes me back. You guys don't know George Peter, a professional voice actor. He used to. This guy was crazy back in the day, early days of Dunkachi. Absolutely wild with it, but yeah, way back in Dunkachi past. But yes, happy belated. I hope you have a good Christmas if you celebrate as well. Appreciate you stopping by. Ooh. Notification sounds are not playing on stream. Awesome. Yes, dude. Give me a second. Sorry, chat. I'm fixing this real quick. Sound settings. Choose where to play sound. It needs to go to system, I believe. Elgato system. Elgato virtual audio speakers system. There we go. Okay, and then I'm gonna go. Sorry, chat. This probably looks really weird. I'm willing to bet also the thing with OBS probably isn't working too, because it fucking hates me. Headset battery low. Bitch, you're plugged in. Fuck you mean? Hey, chat. How's it going? Hey, chat. What's up? You know, I thought I had this all figured out, you know, before stream. And then I just had to go fuck it up. So that's a system. Is it monitor or system? I don't remember. Can you guys hear the background music? Chat, can you guys hear the background? Okay, you guys can hear the background music. Okay, good. Well, that's good. I love the Soden songs, bro. Chad, I'm eating you alive. I hope you don't mind. Is that chill, chat? Like, can I just just devour you whole? Is that cool? Oh God, I can smell you from here. Take a shower. Good God. Jesus Christ. You need to take a shower. Ugh. Oh my God. Ugh. Your smell. It's so bad. You should use code Dunkachi on your cheeky order.
Super chatted $10. Happy belated Thanksgiving and also grats on your continued growth. Hope to see you pop off again at a milli.
There we go. Okay, well that's working. Now we could do Brendan's. Okay, doesn't like Brendan's. Very cool. What about on this one?
Also got to check.
Hey, there we go.
Works.
Yeah, unfortunately that does work. So is it just my Twitch ones? Should probably check my Twitch wizards. Yeah, well, guys, this isn't exactly what I had in mind, but hey, you know what? Shit happens. And I just wanted this to be a reminder to you guys that for anybody who wants to be a streamer, I want you to know this it doesn't end. You know what I mean? Like, you'll think you have everything set up, and then you don't. Which, you know, is fine. And it's, you know, it's just really Like, you know, you really got to think about this stuff beforehand, but if you don't, that's okay. You know? Like, let this be a lesson to maybe, like, cheer you guys up, and then... Oh, see, now that's interesting. So, why is that one working? Oh, well. Okay. Chat, you guys will not believe what just happened. I fixed everything, and then my headset died. I had that bitch plugged in too. Like, what do you mean? And it wasn't charging. You just look disappointed. It just looked like I'm in trouble. You know? Like, I look like I did something wrong, and I'm like, I'm sorry. And I'm just like looking down on the ground. Dun's not mad, just disappointed. Congrats on hitting 100K. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right, do want to apologize for that slight hiccup. This is why I can't make like videos. That's a shame. I really love VR chat. Whoa. Oh, I see. Okay. Bro, I don't even got my headphone. I don't even have my headset on. Stop glitching out, bro. Oh, man. See, because, like, I actually, give me 1 second, chat. I'll add the background and stuff. I actually had it plugged in, but the reason it actually just wasn't charging, you know? Which I had it plugged into like the wrong spot, so I guess that's what I get. Dun, 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 dun. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, I'm here now. I'm so tiny. I'm having this model rigged. So it's gonna look a little different at some point. I do like that this one has like, but I want something more expressions. Like I want something with a little bit more expression, you know? Something a bit more like, I don't know. Oh shit, I was working on my metal sonic video, my metal infection video. Why do I always look sad? Did I press a button? Guys, I have a video dropping at 3 p.m. today. It's a little earlier, so I hope you guys don't mind that. I hope you guys like it. You guys like the last infection video I did, that's for sure. Thank you, by the way. Okay. Is it? Yes, it is the Gaia AU. I decided, you know, I did my research and then I did it, you know? Would Lucian babysit? Yes, Lucian would babysit Cream from time to time. Happily, actually. Trying to find someone to make a rig of mine, but I'm not sure who to go with. There's a lot of different people. I paid a lot for this model, and it looks really good. I just have to find a person that, like, rigs it in the style that I want. The person who did it did a good job, because, like, you know, it's expressive, but I'm looking for something a little more, has a bit more oomph, you know? Speaking of infection, how would Lucian react? Oh man, pre-corruption, he would be devastated, and he'd be working with the others to try to find a cure. I don't think he's okay. So because of the way that his blood works, I think his curse is that he would be immune. But I don't think he'd just randomly be able to find a cure and be like, oh, all things are good. He would definitely struggle with that quite a bit, and he would see his, like, yeah, it'd be really sad. What does Lucian hate and despise the most out of his creations in the expedition? Probably their cruelty. I know, as lame as that is. And like what have they done? Like he gave them this freedom. You know, how could you do this? He would welcome Surgeon Kit, because the same reason why he would like Metal Sonic or think that it was interesting, you know? But, like, he's kind of like, you're creating life when you could just really just ask me. You know? Like, he doesn't really see it. I wouldn't recommend anyone try to impersonate Lucian. That's what I have to say. Lucian have a good ending to his story. What you think is a good ending, I would consider it to be a bad ending. It's really up for the viewer to interpret, but I wouldn't say it's happy. I would not say it's happy. Can Lucian technically... If Fatal Error... If infected his world, he would be so bad. He would be so fucking mad, dude. But it's interesting because I don't know that the fatal error could infect his world. I would have one hell of a time. I'll say that. I can't say for sure that he would win, but he would have one hell of a time. Lucian would be interested in Clocko Sonic because he has a want to go back to the past. So there is a possibility that he would be interested. Passion for EXE content? Thank you. Does Lucian? No. He considers his creations his children. Name the video Lucian QNA at this point. Yeah. It's okay. I created a character and I expect people to want to ask questions. Honestly, Sonic EXE didn't mention, and even when I was younger, I was more of a Tails Doll fan, which is valid, but with the release of Rewrite Round 2, I became more interested in it, and your videos helped me catch up with the huge EXE lore, in addition to introducing me to some great stories and inspiring me to create my own. So thank you and congrats. No, thank you for contributing to that 100K. It would be nothing without you guys. But I'm glad that I could inspire you. Non-Lucian question. Oh, okay. Got it, Brendan. Lucian when he has to pay child support. No. He's like, I ain't paying that shit. What the hell? I created you. What's his favorite food? I would say he loves brownies. He's a sweets guy. You know, he loves coffee. I love coffee, so I was like, well, I'm going to give him one of my treats. And I love coffee, he loves coffee. But it has to be sweet coffee. Not for me, though. I drink cold brew, but, like, I'll drink cold brew, but I'll also drink a sweet coffee. It really just depends on the day that I'm feeling. What if Lucian was 2017X? That would be sad. It'd be incredibly, incredibly sad. What are your thoughts on Captain Ertz-like characters? By that I mean, interesting. I find them interesting. I mean, it's like it's a really unique spin on it, and being like, oh, bootleg games, kind of interesting, you know. Make up a tray of brownies, so based. I remember a few months back, you played League on stream with friends. Oh, yeah. Have you gone back to play it from time to time, or have you locked it and sealed it away for a million years? I've locked it and sealed it away. I play that game every once in a blue moon, and only if I have to. I like the idea of team combat and people working together, but I just would prefer not to. There are other games, and unfortunately, I only have so much free time, you know. There should be a master chef. He would try. I'm not going to say he'd be great at it, but he would try. I cannot say the same. That's okay, Brendan. Someday you'll be able to leave. I played League, yes. I have a history of it. Starline, I don't know if he'd get along with Starline. I mean, he would try. Like, he would try to be, like, understanding. He would warn her, but... Have you thought of giving Lucian a counterpart? Like, so, I can't answer that question, but let's just say the creature in the void might be someone he's familiar with. had the ability to create a world from scratch. Would he remove free will from his characters? He actually does have the ability to create a world from scratch, and he likes their free will. That's kind of what kind of fucked him up. Honestly, that's kind of what fucked him up. he gave them free will, and then that's what they did. Oh, recreate. Yeah. Yes. Maybe. Depends. Any reality where Lucian doesn't get corrupted, man, it's making me depressed. Now, hold on. It's not that it ends bad for him. It does end bad for him, but he goes back to being a good guy, kind of. I could tell you the whole story, but you wouldn't like, it wouldn't be as satisfactory. Or inspired the design for your Sona/VTuber model. Oh, so people kept saying I look like a Genshin character with my other model. You guys can't see. This is going to look a lot different. This whole rig is going to be a lot different. But people kept saying I look like a Genshin character. So I was like, but what if I got an actual Genshin character illustrator to make a Genshin-like design? And yeah, that's what happened. So they designed the cape, redesigned it, and we kind of just leaned into that. Now it's going to be re-rigged, so this is going to look a little different, but like the hands are going to look a little different. Yeah, it's either Honkai, Star Rail, or yeah, but like that was kind of the design idea for this. So yeah, it's gonna get re-rigged though, so it's gonna look cool. But yeah, yes, this specific model was made by a Genshin artist. So that was cool. The best ending. Yeah, he's kind of like he's a little sad, unfortunately. His story is a little tragic, but how would Lucian and Primus Ashir interact with each other? In the Nightmare universe, he would probably be a highest. One of the good highest. So they might get along, because Exeshir doesn't necessarily consider himself a god per se. He does what he feels like he needs to. And while he might disagree with some of the cruel choices that he makes, yeah, it'd be an interesting hitting the freezer lesbian pose. Look at this. Oh my god. Would Lucian's universe last forever? Would it end like it might happen with ours? Anything that's celestial, he could put an end to. So like supernova, he could create supernovas, but he can also destroy them. He basically says matter can't be created nor destroyed. Nah, fuck that. So then he does. Oh yeah, I forgot you played Star Rail. Yes, I see Twitch chat. Don't worry. What is Lucian's favorite anime? Clannad, probably. I'm just kidding. Could you imagine? I used to play Zenless. It's a shame I couldn't get too much into it. I'm hooked. Honestly valid. We love gambling. How did Lucian get his corruption? Okay. So Eggman kind of trapped him in this thing to contain him because he knew he wouldn't stand a chance against Lucian. So he basically trapped him. And then yada yada, he gets stuck in there for like 1,000 years, or what feels like 1,000 years. And when he comes back, he's different. Would Lucian empathize with bad characters? Yes. I guess it really just depends on when. But if you're talking about like before corruption, yes. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. I know he would feel bad for Chinlin Sonic and probably find a way to get rid of, like, send him out of there. Well, there should be, yes. He's probably a multiversal threat if he wanted to be. Have you listened to Don't Blink? I don't think so. Any parts of for collaborations with other YouTubers, creators? I don't know yet. Maybe. It would be cool to collab again with like Toadbup or Luigi Kid or just people that I'm, you know, like familiar with. But right now, I'm kind of just, you know, doing my thing. Oh, fuck, my window opened up. God damn it. Yeah, I have collaborated with Toadbup. I already did. He sent me an audio file and I edited that. Guys, you know what? I know people see the views that I get, and I do. I'm very fortunate to make the money I do. But can I give you guys a lore drop? My window is broken. My floor is caving in. So, but the window behind me, I have to tape up because I can't drill through it. I tried to drill and board it up. My windows are boarded behind me, right? And I have to, like, tape it so that way, like, snow and rain doesn't come in and stuff because I haven't got around to fixing my window. So I just kind of have, like a window that'll come open from time to time, and I have to, like, retape it. It's like a whole thing. Oh, man. So it gets, like, cold in here, and I'm like, ah, fuck, I have to close it. Damn it. So if Lucian went to a mental institute, I don't think it would end well for them. What would imagine interaction between Subterfuge Sonic and Awakening Sonic go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They would fight each other, I know that. Who and Lucian's probably end... Hope you get better, thanks. I mean, it's not that I'm sick, you know? I'm living in a COD zombie map. Yep, that's right. I'm living in a goddamn... Wow, VTuber. Hi, No. What are you up to, No? What are you doing? I'm just staring at you. Lucian, I have this idea that's basically what if there was characters that were personified Chaos Emeralds. Have you had random ideas like that? I think it's cool. Yes. What does Lucian think about Omega, Jerome, and the other robots? Interesting. The fact that they were created. I would he'd be incredibly determined. You're working on things? Ah, awesome. Man, I wish I could work on things. I never do. I'm a lazy bum. I have a split wood front door, and my landlord won't replace it, and I'm not allowed to because of a lease. Oh, Laura, that fucking sucks. Shout out to No, who I've tormented through the years. I think you're working on things 99% of the time. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I've tormented, you know, it's like comes with the territory of being my friend. Nono the Tormented, that's your name. Congratulations, Nono, you've earned yourself a new name. So I hope you yippee. No, the Tormented. Oh my god. He destroys the universe or a planet out of reach. He doesn't necessarily destroy it. Yeah, dude, the oh my god, Deltarune. Oh, I love this game. I have played Outcome Memories. Could Solution see it more as a rival in the EXEs? I don't know that you can necessarily see a rival. He thinks he is, like, everyone else doesn't compare to him after Corruption. Beforehand, he's not really concerned about rivals or anyone he feels like he has to be better than. When Lucian beat the crap out of Prime Sark, like, I hate to say it, he probably would relate to Prime Sark the most at the end of his arc. However, because they kind of take a similar path, of which I can't necessarily reveal to you, but they grieve with it differently. So maybe I'll just spoil Lucian's story, honestly. Okay. Once Lucian breaks out of containment, right? It's worth noting that in this containment, it's later revealed the way he interacts with Sonic is weird at first because he acts like everything's okay. He disguises himself, all right? The thing about it is time dilation works different in the... If you guys wanted to wait for Lucian's story to come out way in the future, I would stop listening. Time dilation worked differently in the void where Eggman created in null space. So in this null space, Eggman created a sort of time distortion within it. At least that's what people want to believe. It wasn't Eggman that created the time dilation. He didn't want to give Lucian a sense of time on when he was ever going to be released, if ever. He was just going to be put in there and kind of mentally, like, he was just going to be a specimen for Robotnik because Robotnik felt like he was the rightful one to, he needed his empire to rise, right? Well, when Lucian breaks out, oh my god, it's a BZ raid!
Official just raided with 11 viewers.
Let me shout out BZ. What's good, BZ? I was just fucking telling my Sonic. You ever heard of an indie game called Fortnite? No, it must be really like... it must be a new indie game, honestly. It's just crazy, man. Shout out to BZ. We met at SonicCon. Anyway... well, Sonic Expo. Well, technically we knew each other before that, but we met in person, and that was awesome. Okay, anyway, so, Lucian, once he breaks containment, it feels like it's been 1,000 years, because this entity that was wrapped in the void was manipulating him and tormenting him and tormenting him. And as time went on, he was mentally repeating over and over and over in his head that these people, they betrayed him. He needs to act. He needs to. Like, this is something that he has to do. Lucian doesn't break right away, but over the course of what feels like 1,000 years, millennia, like it keeps going and going and going and going. Until eventually this being actually breaks his will until he snaps out. And when he returns, he's like, oh, yeah, no, I'm fine. But it felt like he was in there for 1,000 years. It was a long-ass time. Yapping with the Gachi about Messalith? Yeah, dude. It was, yeah. Dude, do not get me started on the Sally alt conversation, bro. I was like, you guys should have seen my response. I was like, what the hell? What the hell, dude? And he's like, any muscular woman, BG, he's like, ooga, ooga, fucking, oh my god. Anyways. So when Solution comes out, he basically just fucking, at some point, he has to use his wits because he's not as powerful as he once was. So he has to kill Tails first to get his intelligence, and slowly he starts killing everyone. Well, when he's going crazy, he kind of kills Cream, Amy, and Sally, which are his positive emotions that kind of return back to him. But it's a long story I couldn't really explain to you because it's very specific on how this works. Anyway, so he kills everyone. And at the end, he's holding the scarf of Sonic that he created. And it's like, it starts to pour down rain, and he has to sit there, kill everyone. Do each one, okay. All right, so in order to create these vessels, he has to give them a sort of things. So for Sonic, it's speed and freedom, along with unlimited potential. For Cream, it's his kindness. For Amy, it's his passion. For Sally, it's his bravery. For let me think. I don't know if I have it all written down. Knuckles is his strength. Tails is his intelligence. The old Dun. This is new Dun. What are you talking about? Ba 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 da da da. Congrats on hitting. Thank you. Thank you. Knuckles, no. Knuckles is strength. Tails is intelligence. No, Lucian gave them his powers, so in order to get them back, he has to kill them. Because they're sort of like a vessel to harness that power. Oh, Rouge is his charisma. Because, you know, that makes sense. Yeah, he swipes him back up. Exactly. So after he kills them, he gains those emotions back. Provision Prime, he would feel bad for because of being who cannot feel. He feels bad for. And then Negagen, he would get along with swellingly. I gave you life. Now I will take it. Chad, Dokachi was yearning for 100k. He was looking forlorn that he was on the cusp of on 100k subs. So trust when I say this dude is super thankful. Oh, thank you, BZ. I appreciate you backing me up. I was so, ooh, man. I was so ready. You know what else I'm thankful for? My sponsor, Cheeky. You guys haven't had Cheeky before. It's a delicious smelling soap. Not to eat. Do not eat it. I don't have it set up on Twitch chat, but just imagine that there was a you get 20% off until the 1st. Isn't that awesome? I have to go now because my time is up, chat, but I apologize because I usually do a longer stream. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Buy Cheeky soap. I will beat you. New fucking video dropping at 3. I'm gonna try to do a bit more streams so that we can talk to you guys. I missed streaming, but I have to work all the time, so it's kind of hard to fit it in, but I do love it. I love talking to you guys. I miss streaming sometimes. Maybe we'll play a game or something if I can fucking figure out what I want to do. Be on the lookout for the second channel. I have videos going to be releasing there as well. You haven't subscribed to the second channel. What are you doing? If you haven't subscribed to the second channel, I'm going to kick your ass, is what I would say if I was mean, but I'm not. Wait, let me send you. I have a Sinister Minds interview if you guys are interested on that. Okay, there that is, and then there this is, and then you know I guess you could. All right. So yeah, be on the lookout. I appreciate you guys coming by. Thank you so much for 100K subs. Absolutely insane. I honestly never thought it's so fucking baffling to me. But I'll show my appreciation to you soon. Thank you everyone so much for watching. And remember, stay spooky.